we have the same challenge every day as we're facing financial difficulties and relationship problems, and there could be drug abuse and wounding and all these things going on in our life, and political problems, or wars and rumors of wars, and all this stuff that's going on. And it's hard to trust God in the midst of it, but that is our exact answer. Jesus, I trust in you. When we as men trust God, that changes everything. And Christ said, he gave us the formula. If you're into formula, again, I would listen to what the teacher said, and whatever they said, this is important, I'd put a star in my notes. I give you the star in the notes. You open the Bible and it says, Jesus tells us, seek first the kingdom of heaven. Now, he first of all said, the Father knows that you need to eat. The Father knows that you need clothes. He knows all these things. Seek first the kingdom of heaven. So trust him in all things. Don't lie, cheat, steal. Trust him. And if you do so, if you trust him and seek first God's kingdom, everything, all these things will be given unto you. Everything that you need will be handed to you if you trust. Trust is totally the key. It's St. Faustina said, it's the vessel by which we scoop up graces and that's what? God's power, God's strength, God's blessing poured upon us by trusting him, even when it seems like, hey, I might lose my job. Hey, I'm going to lose money if I tell the truth over here. Hey, I'm going to lose money if I tell somebody I just backed into, scratched their car. I'm going to lose money or I'm going to have some other difficulty that's going to happen if I follow these 10 commandments. It's no, it's the complete opposite. If I don't follow them, I'm going to have far more difficulty. And so what did God promise? What Christ promised? He promised life in abundance. And I want life in abundance. And the way to get life in abundance is by trusting God. That is totally our answer. And I just think, how much should you trust him? Look back at the example of the Israelites in the desert. Ladies and gentlemen, there were probably 2.3 million people. They estimate to have all of those people in the desert, the Jewish people, there's probably 1 million of them. If I'm wrong, it's 100,000. It's tons of people out there. And what happened? There was no water. How do you trust? There's no water in the desert. And so they go to Moses and they're we're thirsty, we're dying. What are we going to do? And what's Moses do? He prays to God in an absolutely impossible situation. They were going to die. They were going to die. And he hits a rock, and the rock breaks forth and water comes forth. You can look online. I did it in one of the Strong Catholic Dad guides. You can look at the rock of Horeb. You can see it on Google Earth right now. And you can see it's got a crack in it. And there are watermarks that come down and flood into the valley below the rock of Horeb. It is nuts. In the middle of the desert, there's enough water to feed 100,000, million people, however many, so that they can drink. This is crazy. That's the kind of trust God asks us, that he will bring water from a rock, but we have to trust him and not disobey.